I've just been looking through at the Europa's own website and looking at the EU prolonging sanctions for a year until February 2022, as of previously. Now, there are a whole host of sanctions against the Belarusian regime, including, of course, President Lukashenko as well. What more can the EU do in terms of putting teeth to its condemnation? Good morning to you.
Good morning. Well, this is the really big question after an event like this. And it puts everybody in the West that wants to punish Lukashenko in a bit of a bind. Basically, Belarus is reliant, for external sources to fund its budget, to do all these sorts of things. It's not really a state that can survive on its own. But Russia has, already strongly signaled that it will back up the Lukashenko, political regime that's in place at the moment. It will continue to fund the Belarusian state. It will continue to provide cover for Minsk on incidents like this. So it's really difficult to see what the EU can do, what areas of leverage it really has over Minsk at this point. And the likely answer is we're going to find out that there really are no other areas of significant leverage, that sanctions can be intensified, but that won't really accomplish much. And the bigger issue will remain that, with Moscow in Belarus's corner, there really isn't anything you can do to impose real costs for actions like this.
Daragh, any short look at a map of Europe shows Belarus slap bang between Ukraine and the Baltic states as well. So a lot of planes would potentially have to be diverted if they have to avoid Belarusian airspace to get to the Baltics. If I was one of the Baltic nations today, I'd be very, very worried about the intentions that this potentially leaves going forward, from not just from Belarus, but also from Russia. Russia's reaction, as you already alluded to, is absolutely key here. And its reaction not only to Belarus and its support there of Lukashenko, but also its reaction, how it moves forward now with its relations with the Baltics.
Yeah, this is another key thing in that the Baltic states would be home to a pretty lively Russian dissident community. It's one that Moscow is starting to be much more aggressive towards as well. And really, these factors are geographical. There's Lithuania and Latvia simply can't change the neighborhood that they exist in or the airspace that they need to have an effective aviation industry. So in one sense, you can almost isolate Belarus, or you can avoid its airspace, or you can put special measures on when it comes to dealing with Belarusian air traffic control. But Russia, again, is just a much bigger kettle of fish because it is such a large country, and it's so important for all of the regional air commerce and air traffic that we're going to see in that region. So, if none of this becomes trustworthy, if this is a region of kind of interstate operation, the kind of safe transit of planes that becomes politicized or becomes something where we might see special operations of the kind that we saw over the weekend, that becomes a lot more problematic for these small states.